FOG Andrew here, and the coach here, and JJ here from the Family of Gamers. Welcome, War Gamers, to an exciting, awesome, unmatched video. Today, we're doing a full playthrough of the Redemption Row Unmatched box. What does that mean? Well, there's 3 characters in the box, and there's 3 of us. So we're doing a free-for-all battle report, essentially. We're using the free-for-all rules that come in the Redemption Row box. I'll be taking Luke Cage, you'll be taking
Moon Knight,
and you'll be taking
Ghost Rider.
So, it's going to be crazy. If you didn't check out the Hell's Kitchen one we did, make sure you go check out that one after this video, because that was a crazy game. But without further ado, we will get to it. But before we do, if this is your first time here, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel for more Unmatched videos coming out in the future. We got news, unboxings, reviews, and more gameplays coming out. So check out all that stuff on the channel. Let's get to it. Alright, so we are on the raft board. We got Moon Knight going first, then Ghost Rider, then Luke Cage. I put Misty here. Now, the tokens on the board, if you don't know, these are item tokens for specifically this board. I randomly put them out. We have the folding chair here, the food tray there, and the electro baton there. You can add it to your attack or defense if you're in those spaces. The electrified floor is here. Deal 1 damage to each fighter in your zone. Security camera, look at an opponent's hand, draw 1 card, and the secret documents, discard your hand and draw 3 cards. And those are actions to do to use the scheme tokens there. So, Coach, what is Moon Knight about?
Alright, so here's Moon Knight with the 3 iterations of Moon Knight. We're going to start off with Moon Knight. He, at the start of the turn, he moves up to 2 spaces, and then when he's done, he turns into Khonshu. And Khonshu gives you a +2 to the value of his attacks, and he does not take damage from effects other than from combat damage, then turns into Mr. Knight, which would be +1 to all his defense rolls, and then back to Moon Knight, and we will change. This will be Moon Knight, Khonshu, and Mr. Knight, respectively.
And now, where are those models from?
These models were all printed up from Trident Minis, and they were painted by yours truly. So I think that it helps me to remember who the hell is on the board. So I know this is not technically a Khonshu model, but it is today.
This is Ghost Rider. He's a melee character, and he has a health of 17. Ghost Rider has these little hellfire things, and there's 5 of them. So you can use them to up your movement, and when you do, it becomes a value of 4. And you can move their opposing characters, and when you do, they take damage 1.
Alright, so Luke Cage is a melee character as well with 13 health, but he comes with Misty Knight, who is a ranged character with 6 health. Now, his whole thing is that he takes 2 less combat damage from attacks, and when defending, Luke Cage wins combat if he takes no damage, even if he didn't play a card. So I don't even have to play a card, and I'll get an automatic 2 defense, essentially. So that's pretty much it. Moon Knight is going to be going first. What you going to do?
So let's start off with my free 2, and go 1, 2, 3, right in the middle of the board. And I'll take a card, and then what I'll do is I'll just stay there for a card, hang out in the middle, and then from there, I have transformed into Khonshu.
I'll up Ghost Rider's movement by using a Hellfire at 4 left now. So move up to 4. And I will attack Moon Knight.
Yeah, I'm going to use the food tray.
Okay.
So even and faint.
I'm going to boost my movement and have Misty go 1, 2, 3. Did I do that wrong? I might have done that wrong. It's alright. And then Luke Cage is going to go 1, 2, 3. And I will attack Ghost Rider. Okay. So you will take 2. Unfortunately, you fainted, so I will not be able to draw my 2 cards.
You will not get paid.
I'm down to 15.
You will attack Moon Knight.
You will attack Moon Knight.
Yes, you will. You will attack Ghost Rider. Okay, so that is a 5.
Oh.
And +1 would be 6. You don't have a feint, do you?
No.
Well, it's
Mine says if Ghost Rider started this turn in different space.
it's a 4 plus 1 is 5.
Right.
So I take. Down to 13.
I'll do it again.
This is equal to the amount of Hellfires I have, so that is 4.
Okay, so that's 2 plus 2 from the discard pile, which would be 4 plus 2 would be 6. So you would take 2 damage. And
11.
we are now Mr. Knight.
Pick up a card. Move 2. Pick up another card. Move again. That's it for me.
Okay, I am going to maneuver and go here and here, and Misty will attack Mr. Knight. So, if I'm adjacent, this is a 6.
Okay, so that's 2 plus Mr. Knight gives me 1, and then 2 from here, so that's 5.
Alright, so you'll take only 1.
Okay, I am down to 15. I'm kind of stuck there, so I guess I will attack Misty.
They'll attack Misty?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So Misty is going to take... Well, immediately it cancels all effects.
Okay.
But she will take 2, going down to 4. But now, after combat, if I won the combat, which I didn't, it would end your turn. But that would have been a good card if you attacked Luke.
Yeah, it would have been, but now I'm back to Moon Knight, and then.
So you did change from that ability?
From the card, yeah.
But you canceled it.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I did cancel it. I'm sorry.
You did?
Cancel all effects.
So I am still Mr. Knight. I guess I will attack Luke this time. Take a shot.
Okay. So this is a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So Luke will only take 1, going down to 12. And I get to draw a card. And then are you changing to your next identity?
Right. So I will change to Moon Knight, but then because of that, I will change to Contra.
Okay.
I'm going to take Ghost Rider and move him 2. Pick up a card. And... I will attack Luke Cage.
Okay, I will take it.
So 3, and then...
I didn't play a card.
Doesn't matter, so just 3.
So I'll take only 1, going down to 11. Alright, Luke will draw a card, and he is going to go 1, 2, and then Misty will attack Kachu.
Caught you.
Right.
Yep. Oh, man. Would have been a 6.
Would have been. But, yeah.
Alright. Back to Kachu.
Okay, so Contra is going to pick a card. And I move 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Getting out of dodge. And then I am now Mr. Knight.
I'm going to move Ghost Rider over here. Over there. Pick up a card. And I will attack Mr. Knight.
So that is 4 for me,
How's it 4?
because Mr. Knight is +1.
Right. So you take 1 damage. And I will spend a Hellfire to draw 2 cards. I'm now down to 3 Hellfires.
I'm down to 14.
Okay, and it is Luke's turn. Going to go 1, 2, and attack Ghost Rider. Okay.
So mine first. It says.
Well, first you take 2 damage.
Well, if you lost the combat, gain hellfire equal to the damage you took. Okay, perfect. So first I take 2 down to 9, but because I took 2 damage, I get to gain 2 hellfires. So now I'm back to 5. What's your thing say?
If I won the combat, I choose 2 cards in my discard pile and shuffle them into my deck.
And that's it?
Yep.
Alright, so Mr. Knight's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I'll take 2 cards for that. And then I am, after that, back to Moon Knight.
Alright, I'm gonna spend a hellfire to up my movement, which makes it to 4 instead of 2, and I'm now down to 4 hellfires. So I go through Misty. She takes a damage.
So that'll bring her down to 3.
Go there.
Okay, right? So that's, I'm taking 2.
Yep. And I get to spend a hellfire to draw
Down
2
to 12.
cards. I'm down to 3 hellfires. Is your thing important at all?
No, it's he didn't
I
win.
went
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna draw a card. Gonna draw another card. That is it for me.
So that's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll pick a card. And then go. I'm gonna go 1, 2. Stay there and take another card. And then I will change into
I'll
Conchu.
spend a hellfire to up my movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And Luke takes the damage.
Okay, so Luke will go down to 10.
And then I will attack Monet. Or is he conjuring?
Conchu.
Conjure. So my thing.
So
Your
mine
thing
goes
is first, yeah.
So I get to look at your cards, discard 1, and then place them back in any order.
And my thing says I can spend any amount of hellfire and deal that much damage to each fighter in Ghost Rider's zone. But that's only you right now. But I'll spend my last 2. Do 2 damage.
I should have used that. Damn it.
You both take 2 damage.
Is that it?
Including,
Including
Ghost
Ghost
Rider.
Rider, yes. That's it for me though.
Down to 10.
I'm down to 7.
Alright, Luke is going to draw a card and go here, and then Misty is going to go 1, 2 right here. Luke will attack Ghost Rider. Okay, so Sweet Christmas.
So I take 3. Down to 4.
That's it for me.
So I will attack Ghost Rider. I'm going to add this.
You had to do it before, but
Well, I was adding it anyway. And that's why I wanted to add it before and I forgot. So that is 4, plus 1 is 5, plus Contra is 2, that's 6.
7.
You sure?
7?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep, that's what I said. 7
7 minus 3.
is 4.
That's exactly 4.
That is exactly 4.
I'm dead.
See you later. You kind of put yourself in a quagmire right there. Okay, so that, and then right now, I can change into, next would be Mr. Knight. And what I am going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2. I'll stay right here for 2, and I will draw a card.
Okay.
Now that's the end. So now I go back to Moon Knight, correct?
Yes.
Moon Knight's back. I'm going to try that mini model.
Alright, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play Where's My Money? Well, first, going to do that with Misty.
Mm-hmm.
Place Luke Cage adjacent to the nearest opposing fighter, and then I gain an action. And I will attack
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Okay, so take 4.
We take, so I'm taking how many? 4, I'm sorry?
You're taking 4
And then another 2.
for. Okay.
After combat.
Yep. I mean, you can do that. You can choose to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, take some.
Okay, so I'll go down 2 to 8. And what are you at?
4.
All right.
Alright. What I'm going to do is, so now, this is Moon Knight, correct?
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Going to draw a card.
I'm sorry. And then
Now you're conscious.
now I'm conscious.
I'm gonna boost my movement and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, or let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Misty will shoot at you.
She can do that?
She's ranged. Okay. So you'll take just 1.
Take 1.
And I get to draw a card for commanding impact.
Down to 3.
Are you going to do that?
What's that?
You may draw 2 cards if you do take 2 damage.
No, I won't, because then I'll be down to 1.
That's not so bad.
I don't know. I'll be down to 1. Alright. My turn?
Okay.
Alright, Kanchu. He's going to go right here. And he's going to attack. Ready?
I will take it.
Alright. So, doing this. I am also
Are you
boosting.
doing it or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so I will take 6 and be down to 2.
And I draw a card. Go ahead and move.
Okay. Alright. That's it for you?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so you're Mr. Knight.
I am Mr. Knight right now.
Alright, I will attack
I'm going to take it.
and use the Electro Baton. So that is 3 plus 2, boosting for another 3, so that's 7.
Minus 1.
Minus 1, so you'll take 6.
I'll take 6. So that would be it.
Epic handshake
Of awesomeness.
All right. Luke Cage victory.
What was it? What was he down to?
He was down to 2. You almost got him, but I had that 2. I was at 8 and I took 6, bringing me down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
You did that mega attack, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it so that I can boost my regroup that I had. That was my only defense card because that is a boost of 3. So I said, let me use that to boost and use the Electro Baton as my last Hail Mary. And I didn't even need to because you didn't have a card.
Right.
So, but that was my last Hail Mary that I was doing just to get that last attack in. I love Luke Cage. I think he's very good. He does have low health, but I think that's okay with his ability.
You have an armor too, so it's okay.
Yeah. And Misty's great. She can do, the 5 damage attack with commanding impact, and you can draw a card for it.
Range.
Yeah, and she's ranged. What do you think of Moon Knight? You have played him a few times. What do you think of him this game?
I like him. Just at the end, I had 2 scheme cards, so I think I could have pulled it out with Mr. Knight giving me the +1, and if I would have had like a good 3, I would have been 4. I would have been down. I would have been down to like maybe 1 health.
Yeah.
And then next round, I would have been Moon Knight. I could have moved or did something. I had some. The scheme cards were actually good, but unfortunately, they were scheme cards.
Yeah. And Ghost Rider.
I didn't want to play him because I haven't played him enough to like figure out his hellfires and master them or like whatever. I knew I was gonna get out right away, but I actually was doing pretty well. I think. I just need to figure out his hellfires because I had many chances in my effects to like be able to run away if I didn't have cards, which I didn't. That's what messed me up. But I have to learn how to save them.
I think the problem was when you got between Moon Knight and Luke Cage and had nowhere to go. Yeah, you backed yourself into a corner. And
Yeah.
that's what. Then we just traded blows and got ready.
And then I was like, all right, well, I've done all I can do.
Yeah.
So now the board having the tokens, the last free for all we did with the Hell's Kitchen playthrough. Go check that out. Like I said at the beginning of this video, go check that out after this video. But in that video, we ended up using all of the tokens on the board. This time we didn't.
We didn't use as many.
Yeah, we only used 2.
We were just weren't in the spots.
Or
And
3.
you use both of them?
Yeah, you used both of them. I used the Electro Baton at the end, which I didn't need to. But the scheme tokens on this board, I don't think are as good as the Hell's Kitchen one.
No.
I like the first kit.
The first aid kit,
First
yeah.
aid kit, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
But
We gotta mix them up.
Yeah, what is cool is that you can do that. You can actually mix and match the Hell's Kitchen and the Redemption Row ones, and then when they come out with more Marvel boxes, I'm sure they'll have more tokens, so you can mix and match them, which I think is pretty cool. But that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out this video right here because the algorithm says that you must watch it or it will get sad. And also subscribe to the channel and check out the Patreon. Discord is in the description as well. We can have a nice discussion about Unmatched there. And also comment down below and let us know what you think. Like the video if you liked it. We'll see you in the next one.